A recent draft pick is out. 2 fresh names arrive from waivers. And the practice squad? It just added a quarterback with a storyline directly tied to Bryce Young. We're breaking down the cut, the claims, the practice squad moves, and what they mean for the Panthers heading into the 2025 season. If you're locked in on Panthers football, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us all season long. Let's dive in. Roster spots are never guaranteed. On Wednesday, Carolina waived defensive tackle Jaden Crumedy just before practice. Crumedy was a 6th-round pick last year. He made it onto the initial 53, part of a 6-man defensive line rotation. But the Panthers decided to move on. That's the reality of NFL roster building. Draft status gives you a chance, but roster needs always decide the future. Because while one door closed for Crumedy, another opened for Damari Mathis. The Panthers claimed the cornerback off waivers from Denver. Mathis was a 4th-round pick in 2022. He's already started 18 games, and in 43 appearances, he's recorded 103 tackles and 9 passes defensed. And there's built-in chemistry here. Defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero coached Mathis during his rookie year with the Broncos. That familiarity means Mathis could fit into Carolina's defense faster than most midseason additions. Then came the second waiver claim, Dale Von Campbell. At 6 feet 4 inches and 205 pounds, Campbell brings size and a vertical threat to the receiver room. He split his college career between Illinois, Nevada, and South Carolina, finishing with 87 receptions for nearly 1,500 yards. And in the preseason with the Chargers, he stood out, 8 catches for 147 yards, averaging more than 18 yards per reception. With Adam Thielen traded earlier in the day, Campbell steps into a wide-open opportunity at receiver. And Thursday brought even more roster moves, starting with Hendon Hooker. The Panthers added the quarterback to their practice squad, giving them a developmental arm behind Bryce Young and Andy Dalton. Hooker was a 3rd-round pick of the Lions in 2023, but his momentum was slowed by an ACL tear in his final season at Tennessee. That 2022 campaign, he passed for 3,135 yards, 27 touchdowns, and just 2 interceptions over 11 games. He even finished 5th in Heisman voting, 1 spot ahead of Bryce Young. Head coach Dave Canales said this week, "Hendon Hooker is a guy that I loved in the process coming out of Tennessee. I had some great meetings with him. That connection could be key as Hooker tries to carve out his place in Carolina." And Hooker wasn't the only name added. The Panthers also signed wide receiver Ainias Smith to the practice squad, bringing the group to 15 players. Smith was a 5th-round pick by the Eagles in 2024. After starting the year on injured reserve, he returned to appear in 7 games, posting 7 catches and a touchdown. So Panthers fans, which of these moves do you think will matter most this season? Drop your take in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'll be covering every Panthers storyline all season long. New names, new fights, and the mission never changes. Keep pounding.